Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another tutorial. Yes, indeed, I have finally finished it. I started this, I believe 2 years ago, and I put it aside and I was going to work on it and never went back to it. So this year, my goal is to finish my whips, my designs that I've been trying to start. That dry throat. So this is a plus size and it's going to be crocheted from the neck area, top down. It's going to go down. It's like a poncho, but it's not. Okay, the mannequin is a medium size. So what I did is I pinned it on the sides. It is a plus size. My goal is to work on create designs that are plus sizes. I could have wore this, but the thing is, it's cold outside and I just didn't want to go out. It's like minus, I don't know, 10, something like that. So I finished it. Okay, the yarn on this one I used the Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. I can't remember the color, but if you search it up, I'm sure you can find it. This one I bought from Turkey. It's acrylic yarn. And it matches the pinks. So I only had 3 balls. I wanted to lengthen it, so that's why I used the pink. And here is bamboo cotton. It's not related to these. I just crocheted about 4 rows to give that nice, I don't know, softness touch. But for this tutorial, I'm going to crochet with 4 balls that I have. And we're going to go from this. This is a plus size, but the thing is, you don't have to crochet a plus size. Just measure it, put it on, and then you can continue like this. You can shorten this area. I'm going to give you the numbers when you start dividing the sleeve area. This came from my, I can't remember. I think in 2018 I did a tutorial. It was a shawl, like a vest shawl that had arms on it, armholes. So this is how it came out. From then, think about it, since 2018, I started this and I just couldn't finish it because something came up. I got custom orders. You know, it never ends. Life is not easy. Something comes up, health problems, you know. And today is 2024. I believe it's April the 21st today. And finally I finished it years later. And so I just wanted to share you this tutorial. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. You can wear this in the summer if you crochet with a cotton yarn. This is acrylic. I put it on my over my head, and it covers my shoulder because my shoulder is always tense because of the, I don't know, my muscles are always like that. So I always have to wear a vest or something to cover my shoulders, even in the summer. So to keep it warm, to, you know, soften the muscles, I guess. Anyways, let's not go with that. So grab the yarn that you have in your stash. Like I said, you can use any yarn. This is a 4-weight, so, and this was a 5-weight. So what I did is I used a smaller crochet hook to match this. And this was a 3-weight. So I used a bigger 6.5 crochet hook to match these. So I played around with it. Okay, on this one, I did not do sleeves, but you are welcome to crochet round and around. Just continue crocheting from here. That's all you need to do. I can show you that on the tutorial. And you can make sleeves. That would be no problem. But again, this is for a plus size. And I'll give you measurements for small, medium, and so on. I'm going to put this on sale on my Etsy shop. Like the mannequin is a medium size. But nowadays, everyone likes to wear oversize. So this can fit a small, medium, large, extra large, 2 extra large. I am a 3 extra large. It fits me comfortable, so it will fit every size. So my main topic is to show you how to crochet it oversized, but like I said, plus size, you can crochet any size you want with this. But if you want it tighter, what you do is you just divide the sleeves, I don't know, 2-3 rows before, and then you can go from there. That's all to it. Again, I use 3 balls of Hobby Lobby yarn, and I don't know, just a couple of rows that I crocheted, and I finished up with the pink. 1 row with the pink. Okay, so grab the yarn that you have and let's get started. The yarn that I'm going to use is again Hobby Lobby. It's the print called Blossom Police, and I only have 4, and these are big ones. They're over 100 gram. Here it is. They're 142 gram. It says it's a 5 ounce, 252 yard, 230 meters. Okay, it's a recommending a 5.5 crochet hook, but I'm going to use a bigger one. Again, I'm going to play around with it with a starting chain. I'm going to chain with a 6.5, and then I'm going to switch to a smaller, and then I will go back the more I crochet the body of the garment, the top. This can be a dress as well. You can make anything you want. I really love this yarn. It's really good quality. I wish they had this yarn in Canada, so I ordered these, and I paid, I don't know, 3 times the amount that American followers pay. And it has a, not too bad, but I love the color. Look at the color. Okay, so we're going to chain 58. I wanted to pull from the inside. I don't want to do the outside. And oh yeah, this is what usually happens, right? You guys understand me. I don't know how many days it's going to take me. Maybe 3 days to finish this, if I focus on it, if nothing else comes up. But maybe less. Depends on what's going in, right? What happens in your life, you never know. So you can't say, oh, I'm going to finish this in 2 days, 1 day. It's impossible. Something comes up, and it never happens. So let's pray when you start. That's what I usually do. And then go from there. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're going to chain. I'm going to use a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook, which is this. I love the tulip. I tried other. I even bought the prime. Unfortunately, I can't crochet with them because I've been used to this. I tried my old crochet hooks. See, the yarn is a 4-weight and the crochet hook is a big, but nothing to worry about. So chain as loose as you can. About 58. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, oops, 17, 18, 19, 40. 18 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, right here, I'm going to put a marker. So this is going to be the half. This is going to be like this part right here that we're going to do crochet. So I'm just going to put my marker. And then again, 58, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm so sorry, tangled. Oh, damn it. Especially when you're doing a video. I didn't want to say that word, but I just said it. It's not a bad word. Everyone says it, right? Just comes out of your mouth when you get mad. Oh my goodness, drives me nuts. Why did it tangle? Because I pulled it from the inside. Should have continued from the outside. Okay, so how many was it? I need to have enough yarn so I won't lose my count, or else I have to go back to count. I am so sorry, and I don't want to pause it because this, well, the camera doesn't have a pause button, so you can skip these parts. My goodness, I can't believe it. Oh, I have to pause it. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry. So chain 58 more stitches and I'll be right back. I just can't believe this. Okay, so I have crocheted another 58 and we're going to join. Before we join, try not to twist your chain because then it would be hard to join. Okay, so I'm going to put a marker right here on that last one. And then yeah, it was a big tangle. I just couldn't believe it. Tried to fix it. Sorry. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to pull this first chain as tight as I can. And on the second one, I'm going to make a slip stitch. Okay. And for this, I don't like doing chains when we're joining the next row to make a second row. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you're a subscriber, this is what I usually do. I try not to join. So I continue with the second row as I'm crocheting. But because of this is the first row, I'm going to chain 3 to go up. Okay, right on here, I'm going to make 2 more double crochets. Okay. Just like this. Oh, I love this. I wish I had more of this yarn. Okay, this colorway. Just need to go back to Hobby Lobby if I need to buy, but I just love the feeling of it. It feels like merino wool. To me, it looks like feels like superwash merino wool. Okay, I'm going to chain 2, and then right on that same spot, I'm going to make total of 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and then 3. I'm going to chain 1. Okay, I'm going to skip 2. On the third, I'm going to make 3 double crochet. 2. Okay, I'm going to put my marker. So we're going to fit in total of 13 double crochets. 13, 3 double crochets. Okay, let me just grab my markers right here. So I need to make, so this is the first one. This is the easiest way you can make it. So I'm going to go away here, and then I'm going to skip 1. So this is where I'm going to make the 3, the increase area. So 2, 3. So right here is going to be 1. I'm going to call them clusters. And then here I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 here. So 13. So we have 3. I need to add 10 more. 1, 2. Skip 2 on the third. 3. This is a way, a technique, or I don't know, a trick to show you that you don't have to be surprised if you don't have enough chain, but you should. So skip 2 on the third. Okay, I stopped counting. I'm gonna go back and count. So we have one here. We already did 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like this is too many. 8. So maybe I was gonna skip 3. I forgot. I always forget things. Let's skip 3. And then on the 4th. Yeah, let's do it that way. See, I don't write my designs. I should. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I should. So I'm just gonna move on one extra chain. You can skip this part if you want. So this is going to be my second. Okay, I did it this one wrong. Okay, let's count again. So 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 4. Let's come here. 2, 4. Maybe I need to move more. Let's see. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Then there's going to be, so let's count again. Again, you can skip these. You don't have to watch this part. 2, 4. I don't want to chain as more as I have already. Then the neck area would be too big. So that's why I'm focusing on the 58. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need to fit one here. 2, 4, 5. So try to fit. Let's crochet. I need one green marker. So chain 1, jump here, 3 double crochets. Yeah, see, when you grab one strand, that's how it gets long. We don't want that. So try to grab the 2 strands at once, like the V. Yeah, just wanted to show you. Okay, chain 1 and skip all the way to the next one. Grab the 2. Well, there's no V's, but when you look at it, there's 2 strands here, right? So try to grab that so it won't create a long gap between. Okay, 3. Okay, chain 1. Okay, just needed one more. So let me. So we have 3. Oh my goodness, what did I do? I twisted the thingy here. Okay. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to put one in between. So we have 1, 2, 3. Let's put here. So again, try to fit 13. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfect. Just need to play around with it. So try, that's the reason I don't want it too big. Then the neck area would be too big. Okay, so chain 1 and then continue making your clusters until you come to the half. And then we're going to do the increase, which is 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 double crochet. In between here, we only chain 1. Okay, come right here. Again, this is for a plus size, just to, it's not, well, even I showed you on the mannequin, it will, if you want it oversized, then that's a different story. The picots at the neck area, what you can do is after crocheting a couple of rows, just come here and then make one row of the picot to close it up, to give that nice effect. Or even I'm planning to, on this one, I'm planning to do, did 4 here. I'm planning to do single crochets and then make picots. Yeah, one row of crochet, single crochet. Gives a nice look, nice elegant look on the garment. And then you can make as long as you want. You just continue crocheting. If you want to make a dress, it's up to you. You can play around with it. Yeah, it depends on the yarn you have. So I will finish up all this 4 balls of yarn that I have. So probably this is going to be longer. Or even crochet on the sleeve area. Lengthen it if you want. It's up to you. Chain 1. I will be removing these and doing the same on the other side. Fit in 13 clusters. 2. See how it opened? Even I used a 2-strand. Yeah, so doing that border will close up this, so nothing to worry about. Two, chain 1. This last one. Okay, so go back and count, chain 1. You should have a total of 13 clusters, so don't count these 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Okay, chain 1, and then right here on this middle, I'm gonna remove this because it was between. Here we go. So I'm gonna do crochet 3 double crochets. 2 and then 3, chain 2, and then again 3 double crochet. Okay, so this is the other half, and then what I do is I'm going to repeat what I just did. So skip 2 on the 1, 2 on the third, make a 3 double crochet. So I'm going to put my markers, what I did on this, I'm going to do the same, repeat the same method. It's way better this way. I know it's going to be 13. So I will be right back And I love the color. Oh my goodness. Just beautiful. Be right back. Chain 3, and I'm going to join chain 1. So automatically what happens is you join here and then you move on. Okay. But for this row, what I'm going to do is, because if I jump here, there's going to be a big gap. Let me just show you. If I jump here and then make again a double crochet with the height in it, there's going to be a huge gap. So we don't want this. So to cancel, to have that error, what we're going to do is, I'm just coming here and then making a slip stitch. So we're closing that gap. And then what I'm going to do is slip stitch and then slip stitch, chain 3 to go up. And then make 2 double crochets. And that will fix the problem. 2 chain. I love this yarn. Oh my goodness, it's a dream to work with. Chain 1 and then continue crocheting. This is all to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to crochet around and then I will come to show you how to join. Okay, I'll be right back. It's the same method. Continue crocheting all the way around and I'll be right back. And this is how it looks like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to join, and we're going to do the border, and then I will let you go. Well, I will come back eventually. It's just we need to crochet as many rows as we need. And put it on your head. Definitely put it on your head. So if it's too big, then you need to use a smaller crochet hook. And so here I am. So I'm not going to chain here because I don't want that huge gap. And then right here, I'm going to make a double crochet, but still there's a gap, right? Yeah, that's the thing. So we need to cancel that gap. And if I do that join and then slip stitch, it's going to continue on like that, which I don't want to do. Yeah, that's another thing. Or what you can do is you can pin it. Yeah, if I do the same method, I'm going to continue making slip stitches. It's up to you. Either you can let it go like this, or just continue making your slip stitches. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Either way. 2 slip stitches. See? And then come here. Make your 3rd slip stitch and then 3 chain to go up. Yeah, there's no other way. Either, like I said, you make that gap and then continue crocheting round and around. Or if you don't want any gap, you don't have to. Well, on this one, I did do the gap. Unfortunately, I just had to. Let me just show you so you will get the idea. So here's the gap right here. Can you see? But I was planning to sew this to here. Attach this to this to get rid of that gap. Just like this. You can do that. Or if you're okay, just do the slip stitch and then continue joining. Whichever you like to do. There are always ways. Okay, so you just continue crocheting. Let's count how many rows I did. I didn't even count mine. I just measured, and I continued measuring and until it fits me on my bicep area, which is the biggest part of your arm. If it fits, it will fit the rest of my arm when I'm putting it on, right? So this yarn is a dream to work with. I just love it, love it, love it. It goes nice and smooth. And later on, I'm going to move to a 6.5. Right now I'm crocheting with a 5mm crochet hook, and I will go later on, like the more I crochet, I will go to a 6.5. I will jump, yeah, to a bigger crochet hook. Okay, so I am going to count how many rows I did on this one, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so blurry. Okay, it's a little bit hard to fit this here. Okay, so when we count, so I have 4 rows of this color, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of the pink. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And maybe count it from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. 5 is 14. And then another, so 18 rows I have crocheted. Again, like I said, I used a bigger crochet hook after crocheting this. And I did go to a number way bigger, but that was too big. I think I tried a 7mm crochet hook, and I felt that, and I couldn't crochet with the prime that I have, the crochet hooks that I bought from Michael's, so I went back to the 6.5. So crochet, and then I will meet you when you come to divide the sleeve area. What you need to do is, let me just show, it's a little bit tough. Let me see what I can, let me just put this as a marker for you to understand. Let me just put this here. Okay, here. Okay, so what I did is I counted so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So count from the corner. Well, I'm going to come and show it to you, but continue crocheting until I will come back to show you how many clusters you need, and then how many you needed on the sleeve. I think here was 13. 8, 10, 12. 12 on the sleeve area. And I believe 13 was on the sides. Okay, so I will be back to show you how to finish it up, how to divide the sleeve area, and we'll go from there. Okay, have fun. I'll be right back. Sorry I came back. I forgot to show you how to do the border, which I want to show you before I use up all of the yarn. And I'm going to use the same smaller crochet hook, which is the 5. And I'm going to start where we started, so the joint area. So to do that, this one came out easily. Pull out, it didn't throw up on me. Okay, so this is how I do it. And I hold it this way, facing down. And then I'm just going to start. So just like this. I'm going to make 1 row of single crochets. Okay, and then I'm going to go in between here. So 1 row, I'm going to make single crochets. Let's remove this. I'll make 2 on the chain area, and I'm not going to go in here because it's already, there's a huge gap. So I'll just go in between like this to close that gap, and 2 single crochets on the chain here. And then go in between here, just like this, and this is how it looks like. I'm going to put the marker here just to be on the safe side, so I know that this is the beginning half. So again, 2, and 1. So we're making, see, there's a huge gap. I don't want to make more than 2. It depends on your tension, how you crochet it right. That's the thing. That happens to me a lot. Let's say I put my crochet or my knitting, I put it aside. I go downstairs to do my dinner, answer the phone, answer the door, and then that happens to here. There's a huge gap, so I'm just going to continue to. And then when I come back, my tension is totally different depending on my mood. So that happens a lot. And you won't see that. There's a huge gap on here as well. Until you finish your project and you look, oh my goodness, what happened here? If you knew that there was going to be a tension, what would you do is you use a smaller crochet hook or a smaller or bigger one to fix that problem, but you don't know, right? It's handmade, so that's another thing. That's what I always say. It's handmade. It's not going to be perfect. It's not coming out of factory, right? Nice and same as they make. Okay, so here we are. Again, I'm doing 2. And this will close up, but try it on. Put it on your head. So here is the middle. So I'm just going to come right here, and then close that gap, and then make a single crochet. Okay, and I'm going to jump to the 2 chain. I'm not going to make more than 1, because we're also closing those, yeah. After you finish, put it on and try it on. Definitely. We don't want it that tight. If you notice that it's tight, then by all means, make 3 single crochets instead of 2, or maybe even 4. It depends on how it's going to fit. Or you don't have to. You don't have to do this border, but I think it gives that nice, elegant look. My throat is dry. The yarn usually looks beautiful when you look at it, but when you make it, it becomes busy. I noticed that, yeah. Maybe when it's finished, we'll see. When I put it on the mannequin and take pictures, yeah. Okay, we're almost at the end here. Okay, I'm going to try it and put it on my head. Just want to be sure if it fits. You can wet block it. Acrylic, I wouldn't recommend you to iron it or steam iron it. It's because it's acrylic, it can melt. So just wet block it if you want to block it. And that's all I can recommend. I didn't even block the one that you saw at the beginning of the video. It's still here. I haven't blocked it. I do wash my finish items, because you never know these yarns where they were put, because usually the bags that arrive are really dusty, so you don't know where they are, right? Even I try to save them. Okay, so I'm done. I did my 2, so I'm just going to come here, right here, and then make a slip stitch. Okay, so for this row, put it on. Let me just put it on my head before I continue. Oh yeah, it fits perfect. Yeah, perfect. It's a V-neck. Okay. Oh. I am planning to make a summer top for myself, but I'm not going to do the chain. 1 chain even. You can, you know, make your own, create your own. Okay, I'm on the wrong side. It's supposed to be up here. So this row, what we're going to do is, so we already did a slip stitch. Okay, on the next row, I'm going to do next one, I'm going to do single crochets. Okay, so I will make one picot here. So there's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to make a picot with a slip stitch. Okay, so I'm going to make 1, 2, and on the third I'm going to make a picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, then make a picot, slip stitch. Okay, continue making 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, come back, make a slip stitch, and then 1, 2, 3. I'm making 3. You can make 5. You can make as space as you can, but I like the picot edge looking. It gives a nice elegant look. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, stitch, and then you just continue crocheting like this until you come where you started. But I want you to watch this. I will post, I'm not going to post up till what I taped. I will post this when I'm totally finished. It's going to be a long video, but I just want you not to miss anything. So 1, 2, you can skip this part. I'm just repeating what I showed. 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry. Did I do 3 on this one? Oh well. And then slip stitch. 1, 2, I'm doing 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch. 1, 2, okay, let me go all the way around and I will come back. Okay, so I'm almost finishing, and if you notice, we can't fit in 3, so that's okay. Just make it up as you go, and then make 4, because I want to make a picot right here. And then, and we're done. You can make a slip stitch like this, and then chain, and then cut the yarn. Okay, so at least we had this over. Give a nice, gonna weave it right away or else I will forget. Just like this. Okay, so this is how it will look like. Again, see, it gives a nice, just love it, love it, love it. Yeah. See, totally changes the look when you do the picot. Just love it. Okay, so I am going to continue crocheting. And so I was crocheting with a 5. I'm not going to jump to a 6.5. I will go to a 5.5 crochet hook. And then I will continue increasing until I come up to 6.5. But that will be further a couple of rows later. So just continue crocheting, and I will meet you when we divide the sleeve area. Again, here I did the slip stitch, and it looks nice. Okay, I'll be right back. I have been crocheting non-stop. It's the next day. So far, this is how much I crocheted, and I have already divided, well, I haven't divided, I'm going to show it to you. So I came to the point, there's 13 boxes here, including, I counted this. It's on the previous row though, I counted 13. And there's, I can't, let me just check how many. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 boxes, clusters here. Granny squares. Granny stitches. I think that's what it's called, yeah. Anyways, I call them the clusters. So what I'm going to do is, there's 13 here and 13 clusters here. So all I have to do is I'm going to attach this to this. And I'm at that point, well, it looks like it frogged itself. So this is going to be the sleeve area. So put it on. This is like a mannequin. This is a medium-sized mannequin. And I measured the one that I already made. So this will fit me as well. But I noticed, I just couldn't believe the yarn. It feels like superwash, definitely. See, this is what it was. And this is what it turned out. Can you see? It looks like so busy. So would I buy it again? I don't think so. Even with the knit, it's going to turn out like this. So when you end up crocheting, this is way tighter than the previous one that I showed. This yarn is like elastic. You know, if you ever touched a superwash wool, that's how it feels like. So again, there's 13 here and 13 on the back and 10 on the sleeves. So I'm going to show you just, I'm going to start joining just where we start the new row. This is a way you can understand that we're going to be joining. And then if I continue crochet like this, it's going to turn out a poncho. So if you want to make a poncho, you can definitely make a poncho like this, crocheting this this way, chaining 58 and making so many clusters. How many did I make? I forgot. Yeah, because I did the tutorial beginning yesterday. So let's go upstairs and I'll show you how to attach. And I started with the third ball. The second ball went super fast because it's getting bigger, right? The more we're crocheting, the more increases we're doing, the more clusters we're making. So let me focus this. I just fell in love with this yarn, but I just couldn't believe how busy it turned out. Okay, so let's go upstairs and let's do the joining. Okay, so I just noticed the second skein that I have attached, there's a color difference. Can you see? I don't know, I can see it because I'm a knitter, I'm a crocheter, I can see these stuff. But you don't see it because these were in the bags, right? I bought these in bags and I just couldn't believe it. So thank God it's really hard to see, so I can see. And I attached the second ball and hopefully, I really don't know. The yarn is gorgeous, but the color difference, can you see the dye lot is everything is same? Okay, I can't fit it, so that's why I put it on the mannequin. This is the biggest I can go. So I'm at that point. I put my marker. So let me just show it to you this way. That's why I showed you on the mannequin. So there's 10 in between. So what I'm going to do is I did my 3 double crochets. I did my chain from here. And if you count, you should have 13 here. 13 clusters. Okay, and then I'm going to jump all the way. So let's count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10, 11. So there's 11, not 10, sorry. Well, let's count this one as well, just to be on the safe side. It's really hard to fit. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Perfect. So right here, the numbers have to match because we don't want one sleeve to be bigger and the other one, or the front higher or the back higher. Okay. Unless you want to do short rows, that's a different story, but let me show you how to crochet this, and then we'll go from there. So after chaining one, right here, we're going to do 3 double crochet, and we're done. And we're just going to continue until we come to the other mark that I put on the other side, and then we just continue crocheting. See? And this is the sleeve. What you can do is, if you have lots of yarn, you can make the sleeve, because with already I'm going to use the 4 balls, I'm going to lengthen this, and because the bigger, the wider it becomes, the more yarn we use. That's why the second ball went so fast. Just here, just a couple of rows, 2, 4, 6, like 9 rows I crocheted, that's all. And the wider the plus, the like this is up to 3 extra large, but because of the yarn, I would say 2 extra large can fit. Maybe 3 would be hard, but you have if you had a chunky yarn, and if you use a bigger crochet hook, this is my biggest, and I tried the 17. I didn't feel comfortable with crocheting with it. So I'm used to the tulip, and tulip goes up to a 6.5. Unfortunately, that's the biggest. But if you can crochet with a bigger crochet hook, by all means, you can make this wider and looser. As you can see, I am a tight crocheter. Even I'm using a 6.5. It looks like a 4 that I crocheted with a 4mm crochet hook. And I'm trying to crochet as loose as I can. For some reason, this yarn, I noticed, like I'm trying, let's see, I'm trying to crochet, I'm pulling it, and I'm pulling, but after I do it, it shrinks. So that's why I'm trying to say this yarn, it feels like super wash wool. Okay, so I'm just going to continue crocheting, and I will just to do your regular increases on the corners. And then I will meet you at this other side, and I will show you how to join, and I will be right back. I'm at the other side, so I did my chain 1, and I am just jumping right here and counting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So it has to be the same numbers on the other side as here. And then I come right here, try to make this as tight as I can, and then make 3 double crochets, and we're done. And what we do is we go round and around until I finish my 2 balls. But I'm going to show you how to do the second row, maybe if you're a newbie. Well, even if you're an expert, vivid crocheter, some people do get confused, like I used to get confused, even crocheting for several years. So never mind, I will come back to show you how to crochet the second row. Meanwhile, you just continue crocheting, and I'll meet you at the other end, because we're going to start row 2 on here. Okay, I'll be right back. One chain, and then I'm going to do 1 cluster right where we did the 1 chain. I'm just going to crochet as I regular crochet, nothing different. It's just that we got rid of this part here, this extra fabric of the sleeve. And this is all to it. Just continue crocheting, making your increases on the pointy part right here. And that's how it gets bigger on the edge of the garment. Yeah, so this is all to it. So I'm gonna continue crocheting. I will finish the remaining 2 balls, but I'm not gonna add any more yarn to make the sleeve. Let's say if you had enough yarn, what you do is you attach, and then you just continue crocheting. You make 3 double crochets, 1 chain, 3 double crochet, 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 1 chain, and then you just continue crocheting around and around. You can make your decreases if you want to. Lots of people don't, but I like to make my decreases, and I would make it here to make my decreases. And I do have tutorials for that. I have plenty of crocheted garments. You can go and check them out, because I made them several times. I'm not going to come and repeat it again. But other than that, this is all to it. I will just continue crocheting. And this part is going to get bigger and bigger, longer. And this can be a dress. It can be anything. So I will finish the 2 yarns and see what I did. If this happens, don't frog it. If you have 2 clusters, it will just go away. You won't even see it, because the yarn is, if you look at it, it's already busy. I did notice it later. I had another error, so this is my second. But who's gonna see it? I will see that error, so nothing to worry about. Don't frog it for a single. You know, this is handmade. Think about it. This is handmade, and we're not perfect. I would never say I'm perfect. I make the best design. No way, Jose. No way. We're all human beings, and we can make mistakes. So don't frog it and continue crocheting. And if you're a newbie, continue crocheting and pat your back, and congratulations if you're this far. You are making a garment. Okay, so I will see you at the end when I finish up the second ball. I will show you on the mannequin again how it looks like, and we will go from there. So I started this yesterday. This is the second. Well, it's been 24 hours, let's say it that way. So I just couldn't put this aside. The yarn is great to work with, and it relaxes me. So hopefully by tomorrow, the second day, 24 hours, 48 hours, I will finish this. Okay, and I'm not rushing. I'm just crocheting as comfortable as I can, as relaxing as I can. Okay, so I will see you when I finish the second ball. Ta-da! Finished! Finish! Fin! I am so happy with the end result. I did use up not the entire 4 skeins. What I did is I finished it right here. Did my slip stitch, chained, and secured it and weaved the end. Here it is. It's really hard to see. It's a little bit longer than the sample that I showed. So again, this will fit. The mannequin is a medium size, so if you're a medium, it will fit like this. And it will fit up to, it fits me. I'm a 3 extra large. And this is how the side works. The side. Again, if you want to make the sleeve, you can crochet round and around, as I showed you. And this is the back. The back and the front looks exactly the same. And you can see the color change, right? I can see it. I'm just a little bit disappointed with the color lot. So it looks like the 3 skeins were the same, and the one that I bought them at the same time, so I have no clue. Hobby Lobby, you should be more careful what you're selling, right? It cost me $10 Canadian a ball of yarn. Okay, so I hope you like this tutorial. I know it's a long one. I started from beginning to finish just to show you how it looks. And yeah, stay tuned for more tutorials that will be coming. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit that notification button. So every time I post a new video, you will be notified, indicating there's something new for you to watch. Yes, I did crochet that tablecloth. Just to point out, because I've been getting questions like that on my inbox. Yeah, you guys take care. Happy crocheting. Bye-bye.